This video is a trip to paradise via Mandaue Market on a jeepney and trike. I'm here now riding on a jeepney. The jeepney's destination is going to Mandaue Market, and from there I will be riding on a tricycle going to Paradise. Sitio Paradise is the one that I featured before, and now the Paradise is lost. So this video I'll feature you how the drive as a commuter, not as a driver, here in Cebu City going to Mandaue City. So from Gaisano Grand Talamban, my fare is 20 pesos going to the market of Mandaue City. It's very hot right now here in the Philippines, or Cebu, Philippines. But this is how our drivers here are very multitasking. They're driving and at the same time they are changing coins for the fare. Thus Kuya is driving, at the same time Kuya is also changing. So we are around Nasipit, Talamban. So Nasipit, Talamban is where you find the University of San Carlos. In which also the jeepney stops there, because that's where there's a dedicated jeepney stop here on the side. So it's slowly back to normal now. Classes has resumed. Only a few subjects are now online, but most of the classrooms now are utilized by the students. And so it also revived all the businesses that's relying on the patronage of the students, like dormitories, carinderias near the universities, and even tricycles. Motorcycle drivers. It's supposed to be not so traffic at this time at 1:30 in the afternoon, but I could see up ahead that is still plugged up. So we are now in the Banilad Road, Barangay Banilad, Cebu City. Oh my god, that's clogged up there. So the jeepney I'm riding on is like multi-cab jeepney, you know. It's not the one that you have seen as a jeepney here in the Philippines, like the big ones with loads of the decorations. They are the Sarao jeepneys. But here in Cebu, this is our jeepneys. Mostly it's made of multi-cabs from Japan converted into jeepneys. Now it's slowly going to the bus phase, so you can see a lot more buses now as more and more jeepneys have lost their franchises. And so there you can see one, that's the Pitam bus going to Pitos, Talamban. So these are the schools in the area of Manila. That's Woodridge, and up ahead there, that's the Bright Academy. Four though. There are four, they said. Four people. So Koreans are riding on the jeepney as well. So if you really have time and you don't mind the discomfort of public transport, you can economize rather if you travel around in public transport. Like I have to leave my vehicle in the Grand Mall, then I take up the jeepney. So we are now near the Banilad Elementary School. This little sign you see on the front of the mirror, that's the destination of this jeepney that you have to see if it's going to the right destination that you're going to. So here in Cebu, you say lugar lang or knock on the, just to call the attention of the driver that you're stopping, knock on the bars or on the ceiling of the jeepney. But usually we say lugar lang means go on the side, or para, stop is that it means stop, para. So more jeepney stops in here. So we are now entering AS Fortuna Road.
gikan. 12.
So someone's asking how much is the minimum fare where she's going. So it's 12 pesos for the jeepney. As Home Builders is having a mega year-end sale until December 15. So I have to drop by there to get the tiles for the parlor and the agribet. Hopefully you could get cheaper tiles. So that's the condo already done. They are now decorating inside, and the next building skyscraper that's ongoing right now is the something that called Red. So this is where you park if you are going to the Balay restaurant, which is just behind the wall where you park. So you can see my video about Balay restaurant, the best brunch restaurant here in Cebu City. And they're actually located now, technically, in Mandaue City because AS Fortuna belongs to Mandaue City. So there, that's on the right side. I remember now the name of the skyscraper that is ongoing now, being built, is Red Radisson. You see the blue Radisson near SM City, Cebu. This is the Red Radisson in AS Fortuna Road, Mandaue City. That is how it looks on their billboard. There, Red Radisson. So more and more shops are now open here in AS Fortuna Road. There is a new one there, CDO food store. That used to be the GMC showroom, GMC truck showrooms.
Isa ni. Ano? Sa Crespin na.
So this is a Michelin tires from Goodyear. So you can hear the word lugar means go on the side. These establishments here, the Japanese restaurants, are all open on night time. So also the brand for equipments or tools, Makita, has opened a showroom here as well. I'll go and try to feature it when I can, so you'll have an idea of how much is the price for the original Makita brand tools here in Cebu Island. Because especially with my OFW brothers and sisters, they're contemplating on either they bring the tools where they are working from abroad, because most of them said that there are a lot of sales blitz for tools, or it's cheaper to have the tools from there. But the trouble is, if it's the right wattage, you know, kilohertz, when you come here to Cebu, because you know that we are 240 and it has to have the 60 kHz. So this is AS Fortuna traffic now I'm experiencing, like I always do. But I was shocked at this early that the traffic is already like this. So that's one of the sceneries or sights and sounds that you see and hear when you're in a jeepney, someone is talking about their lives for everyone to hear, which is sounds quite amusing, really. So that's that jeepney there got a sign that the minimum fare is now 12 pesos. If you're riding on a bus, that the minimum fare is 14 pesos. Or I heard it's 15, but I know I experienced the 14. So Autotech used cars dealer. My pool center. So this area here is the Barangay Banilad for Mandaue City. There's also Barangay Banilad for Cebu City. Because Banilad area is divided into two. One part is Cebu City, the other one is Mandaue City. So when you have someone meeting you in Banilad, make sure that it's either Cebu City or Mandaue City, so you won't get confused. I know some of my OFW brothers and sisters that even they live here in Cebu, some don't know that. So this is the area, the Barangay Banilad Barangay Hall and Sports Center is behind the building here of Forlin Q. Traffic. Even Kuya is checking his Facebook. See how multitasking? He's driving, he's changing coins or money for fare, and while he stopped, he's checking his phone for Facebook messages. I just find it amusing, actually. So the kind of jeepney I'm riding is the same one that you're looking at in front, where when you sit down on the back, I was actually lucky to have the front seat where you meet the knees of the other passenger on the other side. Transport and equipment, and here is the Arda Power Sports, and they are the distributor of the jet ski Sea-Doo. You can, if you want to know more about their products, you can check on my Facebook about jet ski prices in the Philippines, because I did feature them before the pandemic. They are also carrying the brand Evinrude and the Can-Am motorcycle or quad cycle. At the same time, they are also the distributor of Harley Davidson here in Cebu Island. So that's why you can see the Harley Davidson showroom next to the showroom of Sea-Doo, which is the jet ski.
Kado.
So still plug up here in AS Fortuna. We're gonna cross over soon to past the crossing. That's the Hernan Cortez Road crossing. Mandaue Market, ibabaw from Pitos. And this is Mandaue's favorite barbecue place, Matias. So you can see them grilling their barbecues. Right next to it is McDonald's.
Sarah.
Okay. So we have crossed now the Hernan Cortez crossing. We're continuing on the AS Fortuna Road. There's the Bristol motorcycles. Then an auto shop.
Mandaue Kado. Mercado lah Kado.
Central showroom and the Honda showroom. So this is the Benedicto building, or the Benedicto area. So there is a Benedicto College in here, which is that building that you're looking at there. That's the Benedicto College. That's PLDT. So up ahead, you can see that building that we see on top. That's the Toyoko Inn. That's on top of J Center Mall.
Ano ka, boss? Oh.
So we're gonna pass J Center Mall, going to the market of Mandaue, because at the end that will be the end of AS Fortuna Street. Then you turn right, then you go turn to the other street that will be going to the market. So that's why I'm documenting the trip, so people who are new here in Cebu will be familiarized just a little bit through this video. That's the Suzuki showroom. A lot more passengers waiting for the ride.
Kado ko, kado. Mandaue Mercado. Cái canh.
So when you are stuck on traffic, that's the familiar scene that you can see. There are vendors walking through the street selling you different sort of things like water and snacks, cigarettes, sweets, candies, and even like homemade snacks. So this is now waiting for the jeepney to be filled up. We don't go forward because you can see there are still spaces on the back of the jeepney. So Kuya driver is waiting for the opportunity for some of the passengers to ride in. Now traffic starts to move. I hope Kuya is going forward as well. Crossing through the national highway. And the hotel, and then we are passing through the innards del Pastungulan, you know, the intestine, the popular innards restaurant. This is now going to the end of AS Fortuna Street. Then we're gonna go turn left, going to the marketplace. What's okay ng straight area? Giso. So this is in Gizo, Mandaue City. Traffic enforcers are waiting in there. No parking while clamping. So wheel clamping is now 2,000 pesos to get off the wheel clamp. Then Kuya is now turning the sign for his return trip. So this is the stop, I think. Arera tayo?
Ay, tanan.
Oh, hindi kaso dito ya. Alert, sige. I'm gonna get down now, ladies and gentlemen.
Relax ka, naman.
So this is also where Kuya is gonna pick up passengers going to the return trip. So that's CICC Kabangkalan Banilan. Look at this fruit, rambutan. So there are a lot of sidewalk sellers. Usa man ang buwak ka oy? What is this? Usa tawagan na dudong?
Ayasin ma'am, pag indoor na siya ma'am, pangusod balay, lamay sa butang ba?
Migo no?
Oh, kaya ano ba? Tubig lang na siya ma'am.
Ayasin.
Kaya siya, tubig na sa butang. Nama, kaya ano ma'am.
Tagpila sa na?
Pagpulan, di tao.
Wala, tinuod ka?
Kana ma'am, ang baligyan na yung, ma'am, ni ang gidaghan na naminaw dito, sa 50 na sa baligyan mo, pero karon baligyan na kung 200 kay, doso na naman lang eh.
Yan na kayo, mabato sa kuslook.
Ma'am, paganahan ka ni ma'am, bensin ko ra.
Migo good. Bensin ko rin na.
Oh.
25 pesos for that hyacinth.
Nagana buwa ka na kung naginiya.
Mao ba? Diba kayo, mato sa kuslook, kung balik naman ko. Iya kayo, mawagtang niya na dito ya. I'll just come back. I don't want to bring the plant with me while I'm going to visit this place that I'm going to. But if I come back, he's still there. I'll bring the plant. I'll buy some plant. So walking through And I have to find the tricycle for Luok.
Tulo ka muntag ba?
A lot of sidewalk vendors here make it convenient for us sometimes that when you forgot what you're gonna buy in the market, they are there selling it for you. So this is the Mandaue City Public Market. Dong, asa ka sakay para Luok? Tricycle dito? Pili ron. 25 pesos for the tricycle fare. That's why I'm asking him where I'm gonna get the tricycle to Luok. So there, used clothes area, another bags and shoes, and so all sort, another used clothes area. So I need to get the tricycle because so this is the Mandaue City Public Market. I'm gonna ask. See, it's hard to get a parking. It's if you're lucky. Dong, asa ko ang tricycle para Luok? Ikas tumoy. So it's on the other side of the market. So this side of the market is the snacks and plastic wrappers. This is what I mean. This is the snacks area. You buy those that they sell in sari-sari store. They buy it wholesale over here. I could see the tricycles now up ahead, so that's where you're gonna catch the ride going to Luok, my destination. But all the snacks. And then this is the vegetable area now. They are on queue, waiting for passengers. I have to ask now. So there's Colonnade Mandaue here. Asa para Luok Paradise? Oh, thank you, sir. He said this is the queue for Luok Paradise. So this is the tricycle. Asa para Sitio Paradise?
Paradise. Oh.
Kani?
Paradise.
Ah, loyo?
Oh. Dala ka ba? Para ka. Ay, Paradise?
Agay sa
Kumari, kusari.
ang lula natagak.
Dili, are. Are din mo boss. Ano lang ka boss? Boss, ano? Ika sa break.
Ari day pwede duha dire? Oh.
Kakawat rin buli na.
Oh, you can't ride double here with the driver. You have to go in the tricycle then. But at least during the pandemic, you can only have 2 passengers, one in the carriage and one with the driver. Whatever, the driver and one. So this is now the ride. Oh. To Luok, Mandaue. Paradise ko dong. So I like riding on the back of that driver because I could film the scenes as we pass along. There, the busy area of Poblacion Mandaue. A lot of small shops selling different items, from food, housewares to everything. You got barber shop, parlor, dental clinics, and you also got the branch here of the Sano Grand Mall. So there's 4 passengers on the carriage thing. So that's Mang Inasal. So we're gonna turn here. That's the Carlos Batchoy. They're actually quite known to be the best bok choy here in Cebu, Carlos Batchoy. So I will feature that one day, or if I can come back it's still earlier, I'll stop by Carlos Batchoy. That's the Gaisano Grand Central. Be going to the highway, main highway, and this is where we're going to Luok, Mandaue City. They're doing the drainage here, add to the traffic. But anyway, it's gotta be done. So those are like a little village where you just go there by a pedicab. So there's a pension house there. Near the Mandaue City Central School. Oh, because I sometimes call this ride with a tricycle tuk-tuk ride because that is more known, and someone corrected me that it's not tuk-tuk, it's tricycle. But I know, thanks for sharing. And we can't name our tricycles tuk-tuk because that means that word means a different things. It's knocking over here. Tuk-tuk is to knock. So, but it's the same concept. Maybe the design is different. The tricycles we have here in the Philippines, maybe the different than what it looks like that tricycle on the back. But it's the same concept of being driven by a motorcycle, the same inconvenience, the same discomfort. But you just have to endure it because you need a ride. You need a vehicle to get to your destination. So it is an enjoyable ride if you're willing to enjoy the discomfort, the bumps where you have to feel it hurting your back. That's Cherry's pension house there. There's a few pension houses I see here in the central Mandaue City. So we are now on A Mabini Street going to Looc. So close. I could even touch the body of the taxi on my shoes. So that's the Mabini Food Park because this is A Mabini Street, Looc. to hold on tight because if you, the tricycle goes through the holes, you feel it in your back. Wow, gold car. So this is the city traffic. That's why some people don't like to live in the city because of this. So I got a few questions. Some people asking me what can they recommend if to live in the city or in the provinces in the Philippines. I know I have addressed it once, but as more and more people is discovering my channel, they are asking me, although there are other channels, Filipino channels that catering to this answering, because I have stopped doing information because of people are asking. And then later on, the information that we try to help them, they make a video out of it and don't even acknowledge that they get the information from you. And I know he's quite known, he's a foreign blogger that copies that, and that's what really annoying. So anyway, I might do a different take, a bit different style to show why you have to live here and why you have to live there. Not just talk about it. So, look. Okay. Fix my hat. I got a smaller hat. I need to get my 1 meter hat. We are now back to the main road, going to the first bridge of Mandaue. Okay. So this is the overpass and located near the University of Cebu. Mandaue Lapu-Lapu branch. You can see this is the first bridge of Mandaue, and Loob is the community Mandaue side under the bridge. And you know, there is a like urban settling area. You can see it now. Paradise Kuga. Said I'm going to paradise. It's actually like a Sarki name for the place. Yan ay. Sabi ko ya. Ay pa, I'll just pay for my fare. Pila ya?
Pinso.